What's up, y'all? So we already know we are here to build this wealth, man. We are here to continue to invest into the stock market, and we are here to diversify our portfolio, y'all, and continue to invest and continue to support our family. That's why we are here, y'all. So the way we support our family is through our spending habits. A lot of times, we take and we spend money that we don't really account for, right? Like most people don't look at their bank statements or review their bank statements once a week or once a month, right? Most people continue to use their credit card without really adding it up. But then when they see the balance, they're shocked and they're like, oh my God, what happened? So then they end up calling their credit card agency, and their credit card agency run down the list of spending that they did, and then they're like, "Oh wow, tell me how I know because I did this before, and I had to change it." And the way I changed it was through trauma. The way I changed it was because I was in debt. My credit card was maxed out. I had other debt that I owed. I used to be a truck driver too, so I had that debt of when I had to obtain my license and so forth, and so I had other debt that I had to pay, and it was just continuing to compound. But on the flip side of that, I was still spending like I didn't have the debt that I had, on my shoulders. I was still spending like everything was okay. Well, it started to pile up, and I got, overwhelmed. I got fed up with it, and I said, yo, I got to change something. And I came up with a solution. It was just simple. Once I looked at my bank statement and everything like that, and I saw what I was doing, I said, okay, well, I need to reduce the things that I'm doing. Like, it's insane to say, oh, well, you just go cold turkey and cut everything out. Come on, stop it, right? But you can reduce it, and that's just about being consistent, but also about being disciplined. If you're going to reduce something, reduce it for a reason. And building wealth, paying off debt is the reason. That's the reason that I had, right? So I never want my family, my wife, my kids, to look at me as a failure as a provider. So I got to make sure that I lead the right way. And so I had to make sure that I had to change some things around, and it started working for me so good where I was able to pay off my debt, and then I was able to start investing. And once I started investing, I started to see how good it felt. Like once I paid off my debt, my anxiety, my depression, that started to clear up. I started to become happier, and I started to do more when it came to my health and things like that because I was happier. So when people say like, well, money can't buy you freedom, they're wrong to me. Like money can buy you freedom, man. Money can definitely buy you freedom. And if you look at through history, that's what money does, right? So yeah, money don't buy you happiness, but it definitely buy you freedom. And if you continue to invest, your money will compound, y'all. So the goal is to invest as much money in the market as we can, and then go to a bank and take out a loan and invest more money in other asset classes. At least that's what I am doing, y'all. That's my goal, right? And so don't take what I'm doing and make it your own. Make sure you do your own research and everything like that, right? I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, but make sure that you do get educated on financial literacy. Again, I'm not saying breaking habits is easy, but if you start adding your habits up, your spending habits up, and you see the money that you are spending, and you put it in a compound and interest calculator, like I did. I mean, you can just go to Google, type in Nerd Wallet compound and interest calculator, and then just put whatever your amount that you usually spend, your spending habit amount in there, and you can play with the numbers, right? So that's what I did. Like I had a spending habit of spending $150 a week, 600, which equated to $600 a month, and $7,200 a year. Now I put that in the S&P 500, At 7% interest rate in 30 years, I would have had a little over $700,000, y'all.